Hello. I am Emilie Wright with Livin, Wright, and today we have BookColdFront Baby here with us today. And I'm so honored to interview this man. We're going to be talking a lot about the teams that he has been working with to release his new project. And we're going to talk about what that means to him, what that means to the community, and what was his experience with working with everybody. You
Let's
ready?
get it. Yes, ma'am. I'm ready.
Okay, so talk to people about how we met.
So we met. I was doing a music video called My Melanin intentionally when all this stuff was going on, you know, in the world with this racist stuff. So I wanted to do something different to bring unity, knowing that we do have a problem within our own community anyways, but not being like negative about it to bring a negative result. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to just bring awareness, talking about some of what I experienced in my own community, you know, being, you know, black and bashing our own people, not thinking that we actual people that look good and dating outside saying that other races look good. But anyways, I went around to different black-owned businesses in Killeen, and I didn't have to do a lot of homework. I went to one place told me about another place told me about another place told me about another place, and these is places that necessarily didn't really know each other like that. They're just like, oh yeah, that's a black-owned business. So I wanted to bring, you know, that light to some of the businesses and using whatever platform that I have to bring that unity. And within some of that too, some businesses that told me that some of the people have went to their locations because they saw my music video. So it's like, man, that's all it is, because I didn't know about some of these places. And so, hey, that's how it came about. That's how I met her right here.
Yes. It was a great experience. Coldfront came with his team. He is very professional. We were at Ross Kitchen. I don't know what led him to Ross Kitchen, but that is a Jamaican restaurant in Killeen. Make sure you come visit us, 515 South 2nd Street. And so we were there. He came and he introduced himself. He asked if he could shoot the video, and he and the owner, Norris Bar of Ross Kitchen, connected very well, and they were able to get a lot of good views and angles from the restaurant. And that music video, how many views is it sitting now on YouTube?
Like a little over 8,000.
Wow.
A little over 8,000.
Wow. And so make sure, if you're not, go ahead and subscribe to BookColdFront Baby Studios and BookColdFront Baby on YouTube.
Hey.
Yes. Okay. So just to touch into those that don't know you. So if I didn't know you, who is BookColdFront Baby?
BookColdFront Baby, the songs, they listen to my music. They either label me as a conscious artist,
okay,
a Christian artist.
Okay.
So that's really who it is however they hear me, they'll pick whichever one they want to label me as, and okay. I'm okay with whatever it is, because to me, I'm just gonna bring glory to God however I feel like I need to, and just within my own moral, you know, my own moral compass. And yeah, that's who I am. I try to inspire, motivate, and change.
Nice. Now, talking about bringing the presence of God, can we talk about this outfit? Y'all see this outfit?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into the outfit. Who are you wearing?
I am wearing God Sent BW. Okay, so this is a sister of mine's, Jokia Williams. Y'all make sure y'all go check her out. She is dope. She's an amazing artist. She's all about unity too, but she's really all about God first. Anyway, so her and her husband Ben, man, they're some awesome people. Love them. So
do they have like a #1 hit out right now?
Right now, Yahweh.
Make sure y'all go check that out. Yahweh. And where can they get this outfit from?
The website is godsent.com. Am I right? BW Godsent. GodsentBW.com.
Okay, y'all heard that. GodsentBW.com. Okay. I mean, it's getting cold. I think I need a sweater. This is nice material.
This ain't even the only thing that, you know, y'all gonna see some stuff and some photo shoots. You know, I got me some gear from them. Like, hey, y'all make sure y'all get the drip. Unity. Let's go.
Hey, that's how we connected. And so y'all see, this man is big about connecting those in his community and about connecting black businesses. And so I think that's very important. Like he touched on right now, being a female entrepreneur in the industry, it's amazing to connect with other black men and other black women who are in whatever field they're in, who are doing what they have to do in their community. So let's get into...
Hold on real quick. I bought her a product.
Oh, okay.
I have bought her product. Her product is so dope. Like, skin, nice. Got it just for me, for my skin, for my ashiness. You know, I be doing construction, and it does me right. I put it in my hair. It smell good. I be feeling like I'm somebody. You hear me?
Okay, that's what we talking about.
Look, she could plug in all these people doing such an amazing job. We couldn't forget about her. She's a black entrepreneur herself, and y'all need to go get her product. I'm telling y'all, it's good. We buy from stores. We buy from companies that we don't know, and there's people in our backyard that do the same thing that we want, and we forget about them. So let's change that. Let's change that narrative.
Okay, well, make sure y'all connect with me on YouTube at Shop Livin Wright, and go check out Shop Livin Wright on social media and visit our website to learn more about the product. So back to you, Mr. ColdFront,
Okay.
Mr. Godsent, Mr. Locked Up, you know, nice hairdo. Okay, thank you. So Growing Pains, Volume 1. Let's make sure we talk about that volume 1. We'll get back to that later. So let's talk your team. So I see you work with some producers. I see you work with a team that was on the album a few different times. Trouble on the Track.
Yeah, Trouble on the Track. Man, that dude, that man there is something else, man. Like his quality, his work is so amazing. When I get beats from him, we sit in the studio, and as I'm rapping, he's building around me. Like, so as I'm rapping and my melodies, he's making the sounds to go with what I'm saying, and it just is. That man is very talented. So the reason why I kept on, I like to stick with just the same, producers or anybody I work with. So when other people hear it, Trouble on the Track. When they keep on hearing something consistently, like, hey man, like, now they go out their way to go do business with him. And like, that's anybody I work with. I like to keep it consistent, because that's how I find out about other people too. When I watch, when I hear stuff, that's how I found out about Doughboy. Back in the day, seeing people music videos, and I keep on seeing it. That's how I've been seeing him grow. And so I'm like, hey man, who does your music videos? And once I locked in and know who did it, now I'm able to see for myself, and now I'm able to do business just because I saw it, and it was like consistent. So that's how I am. That's how I rock.
Nice. So for those producers who are wanting to work with you, how do they get a hold of you?
BookColdFront at gmail.com, or any of my social media. I'm actually active on that's my MySpace, Facebook, ColdFront Baby, IG, ColdFront Baby. That's pretty much it. And I'm horrible at Twitter right now, but you could try. But for the most part, IG.
Y'all make sure y'all email this man.
Yes, please.
Y'all doing business, make sure y'all send an email at where?
BookColdFront at gmail.com.
Okay, y'all stay connected on the social media, but y'all make sure y'all book that through that email, okay?
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Okay, so how many projects have y'all worked with together for Sound on the Track?
With Trouble, that's this one for Volume 1, and Volume 2, which is in the making right now. Okay. I got probably like, there's gonna be 10 songs on that track, and I probably got like 6 songs with him on there.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. So, what would you tell somebody looking to work with him?
You're gonna come with some amazing experience. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be awesome. You're gonna go in there thinking that you the best. You're gonna have your confidence gonna be high. Your creativity is gonna be through the roof, and you're just gonna have an awesome experience. Cause that dude, man, when he get in the zone, and he loves what he do. So he's not gonna like zone off into his own. He's locked in. He's locked in, and he gets into it. And he could play the piano. He could. This man is talented. So y'all are gonna have a wonderful experience.
Wow. Okay. So tell us about Sound Mind Studio.
Sound Mind Studio. That's shout out to Josh Loman. One of my dudes from Detroit came down here. That's how I met him.
But, what side, y'all? I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead. Shout out to Josh, whoever you are. Gotta find you.
Well, yeah, he went to school for it and stuff like that, and his sound is just really dope. You know, he's done stuff for Bizzle, like some, you know, big artists in the Christian community too, and like he's really dope. He's really dope. So I definitely had to get something done with him because that's my dog.
Okay. Now this one, Chi-Town Mixer. Talk to us about Chi-Town. Is that a local person? Are all these people local?
Yeah, Chi-Town, that's my dude. I've been knowing him before I even gave my life to Christ. Okay. He an engineer. He's a Grip Boys. He's with Grip Boys, and shout out to him because it's a Golden Air studio. So he could have came a long way too, and I don't really like going to other people because I've been knowing him for so long, and like he gets me, and so like, you know, he tells me he's not afraid to tell me like, man, nah, that ain't it. You should do this. So like I like that bond that we have in the studio. It's definitely grew, and as his talent grew, also mixing and mastering, it just keeps getting better and better. And that's what I'm gonna be at for this project. It's gonna be everything that I'm gonna record on this next project on Volume 2 is gonna be at Golden Air Studio with Chi-Town.
Yeah, I heard that. And so now they're in Killeen, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so where can the people find that if you are a Killeen artist looking to work with some local producers and mixers? And now it's Slice and Dice. Okay.
That's a legend. That's a legend in Killeen, man.
Okay.
He done a lot of people, you know, Green City, Lil Hood from, you know, Grip Boys Entertainment. Just he's been a pioneer. Like, he is dope. That man is amazing, for real. He definitely loves what he do. He gives out game as he's talking. He's the same way. Like, he's always telling you stuff. He's always telling you about things, and he's not just gonna hold his mouth closed. He's gonna give you his best, and his best is gonna encourage you to do it. And he's look, they call him Slice and Dice because he's quick.
Wow.
He slices and dices tracks like crazy. Man, it's nice.
Well, sorry, Slice and Dice. I didn't mean to slice and dice your name, but it was a little chopped and screwed.
You see that there? That's the punchline.
Okay, so let's talk about the album cover. It's a lot of details into this album cover. You got some concrete, a flower growing out the concrete. Everybody know what that is, and it's growing pains. So, you know, that kind of speaks for itself. But then it's something in the background. What's in the background of the album cover?
The background is like, you know, cars. I think a bus is in that one. Like, just beat up. Town look all destroyed. Like, everything just looks destroyed in the background. And the thing that stands out in there is the flower coming from the concrete with light.
And it's about to say, there's some light coming too.
Some light shedding on it. So for me, I felt like everything that was going on in my life, like being destroyed, like God still had his hand on me. Mm-hmm. You know, he still had his hand over me, like still nurturing me, still providing a way of escape, still making sure I needed everything that I needed, you know, which was that little bit of light. You know, that's all I needed to stay grounded so I could grow through all that mess. So that's what that symbolizes.
Wow. Now, you had a recent interview with someone, and you talked about some of your growing pains, and you discussed how it was to go through the pain, you know what I mean? And how you voided yourself from a lot of your Christian community, and you talked about also you were very guarded. You put up this wall, and but the love of God kept coming through.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about that love of God. So,
man, okay, the love of God, it just, as I try to run away from the faith, try to, like she said, you know, I didn't want to be around no Christians that I knew that was for real. You know, God just kept on coming through, showing out with me, like trying to talk to a bunch of different type of women to fill a void. I couldn't even go through with it because, you know, God would be all my life. They'll start speaking about, yeah, I'm trying to get my life together with God. And I'm like, man, somebody, can you pray for me? I'm like, how you know? I'm like, can you pray for me? I'm like, okay, here you go. And so I'm talking like, God, I'm just, you know, you if you could hear me. And so like, I was not trying to have nothing to do with God. And he just kept on, like, I experienced like him being married to the backslider for real. The furthest I tried to go from God, I couldn't. He would not leave my side. Like, and I felt you know, the scripture said, you know, he's leave after the 99 to go after the one. And I felt every bit of it at work. I guess they look to me like a spiritual leader, I guess. We pray every morning after we stretch. They got so used to that. So like I felt like I was going to let a lot of people down that looked up to me in whatever ways. And so every time we done stretching, they automatically. So it's like I couldn't get away. I couldn't get away. Even the people that I chill with at work on lunch and stuff like that, they're believers too. We get together, we be fellowshipping, Bible studying, and I try not to even go inside that room, try to go inside my car and just fill my head with all these different type of stuff. And God kept making ways. Even the stuff I was consuming on YouTube, listening to Kev on stage, you know, like I got so used to these people, these different stuff. I actually genuinely like loved these things. And so it was hard to not be a part of it no more, because it was genuinely like I loved the content, I loved the people. And so like Kev on stage, he a Christian comedian, worked with Russell Simmons. And so it was just hard for me to get away. I could not escape. I could not escape God. Just everything around me, he was just letting me know, like, boy, I'm still here. I still love you. I told you I'm married to you. I ain't letting you go. And that's what that was.
He would never leave you or forsake you. So going back to, you know, God never leaving you or forsaking you, even when there's distractions in your life, even when the enemy try to slide in and take the word out your mouth, you know, he will never leave you or forsake you. And so in the album cover, you have that light shining in throughout your pain. Would you say that represents God in your life?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what would you say for those who are where you were? Who is at that point where they were where you were. You know where you were. We don't have to, you know, we don't have to bring it back. But what would you say to those people?
I'd say, you know, don't try to run. You know, well, you know, even if you are, make sure that you have really solid people in your life. Because for me, I felt that I had some real true individuals that really lived this life, you know, young, you know, we was in this young. And so I felt like because I had some real individuals in my life, so when I fell, the impact, I didn't feel the impact because, you know, we're supposed to, you know, he's the vine with the branch. And I felt like because there was the branch, it lessened the impact of my fall because I had some real branches in my life that it really, really sustained me. So I'll say, like, really keep some solid people around you that's for real. You know, that's not, that's not, you know, cross-lifing or, you know, lukewarming it and just not get convicted and just like really about that life like how we was about that life before Christ. So you want to really stay connected to those people, because if those people is the ones that's God gonna use them, allow them to use them, allow God to use them.
Get you some gangster Christians, okay?
Yeah.
Make sure you get you some gangster Christians on your side.
Real talk, real.
Yeah, I got me a gangster Christian on my side. She let me know she carried her holy oil in the trunk.
They call us thugs, true heroes under God.
There you go. There you go. So, okay, so let's talk about if somebody they got the album, they like the picture, it drew them in. Now we're downloading, so they like the picture, they download. What should they expect?
On this one, you're gonna hear.
Because it breaks in like it wasn't real.
Yeah, you're gonna definitely hear hurt, in a lot of these tracks. But the place that I was in, I was still trying to hold on, like to like that light that you seen. I was still trying to hold on to the God that I did have, and still trying to. Well, God, like I still need you. Feel my voice. Like this is how I feel, God. I feel this way. I feel that way. This is what's done to me. This was done to me. This is how I feel. This is how I feel. This is how I feel. But I need you, God. I need you, God. I know it's not gonna be right without you. I know I can't do this without you. I know it, God. I already know it. This is how I feel. This is how I feel. So with this project is really me expressing my pain and allowing God to enter into my life without me, you know, going the way how I went. So it's like I still was making room for God in this project. Like, I need you. I still need you. I need you. I don't want to fall away. I don't want to fall away.
Okay. And what was your biggest growth moment in the album that you discussed in the album?
My biggest growth moment, I believe it's Not a Robot.
Okay.
Yeah, Not a Robot is like, because I feel like God showed me like, okay, there's a way that you heal. There's a lot of things I feel like in the church they want you to be saved, but they don't. It's either left or right, but there's no in between. They don't show you the in between. So there's like,
Your balance.
yeah, it's like no balance. So I felt like, God showed me like, you can still be hurt, because some people, like, they could be hurt and pretend like they're not hurting. You know what I mean? And then that just destroyed their life, because now they don't know how to operate in this middle area, because there's nobody is showing them how to go through how you go through, because all you people talk about the good testimonies, like, God, like, is this, and like there's people really don't tell you how to get through to get to the promised land. They don't tell you how to, like,
They don't talk about those 40 days and
they
those
don't
40 nights.
They don't talk about it. They don't talk about it.
They don't talk about it.
So I feel like, that song like really grounded my mind from the mind of religion. You know what I mean? Like, I could still feel and still be human. Like, I'm perfectly fine. So, like, I get an attitude. If I get an attitude, yeah, I'm not. Like, sometimes I feel like I felt like I couldn't feel, because
you have to be this robot.
Yeah, I had to be.
I think a lot of people may feel that way. I think that song definitely was relatable. A lot of the songs were relatable on the album. That was one of my most. One of the things I like most. It was a very relatable album. It was very relatable for those who are at Mount Zion and those who are the sheep. It relates to those people who are going through those days and fasting and praying. And so I appreciate the relatability in the album for sure. Now, when you talk about, so that was your biggest growth moment, that discussion, and how would you evaluate that? Like, do you feel, because you still have more growing to do, and so are your branches stronger? Do you know how not to fall? What have you learned in that time?
In that time, I learned, it got me in a place where I was like, still just, like, giving it to God, like, drawing closer to Him like I never did. On so many levels. Like, I felt like I grew so much until Growing Pain Volume 2. That's when I went through some destruction. So that's gonna be
in Volume 2.
Yeah, that's Volume 2. So this is Volume 1. Volume 2 is the stuff that, if you have been following me, tracking me, and the box, the remix that I did, that's after that, that's Volume 2. From the box is Volume 2.
Okay. Well, I'm sure everybody appreciates you sharing your story with them. So in Volume 2, you go through a destruction, and so how many volumes is it?
I'm believing it's gonna be 4.
Okay.
So I after this, Volume 3 is.
So what's the next stage?
The next stage is me fighting, like, for my salvation, like, keeping it strong, fighting for my, being intentional with my relationship with God, to get back to a place, being intentional, like, okay, God, I'm in your word. Okay, God, I'm talking to you. Like, being intentional about my walk, like, now that I'm back, I'm conscious, I'm full, I'm in my right mind, trying to keep my right mind. And so I feel like now, since I've been in that dark place and came out of it, now I know how to, I feel like now God has graced me to speak to people that feel like they're alone, because that's where I felt like I was alone, because the way how I was moving, it was like different than what I saw. And so since I felt alone, now I feel like now I could speak to a demographic of people that's spiritually, that feel like they're the only ones, that can't nobody relate to them, can't nobody understand them, even if you can't really understand internally, but you could understand with, like, letting them talk and understand the process of, I see why you got there. I see. And so now I feel like I'm more relatable now to the people that's the black sheep.
Okay. So in the next 5 to 10 years, do you see yourself growing into ministry?
Man, You know, I don't. As far as like you mean like in the church building type stuff.
Well, what does ministry look like to you?
Ministry look to me like this, stuff right here. God getting the glory out of this interview right now. So like we're in a whole different world. You know, people on the internet.
I mean, we can look up the definition of ministry. I'm sure they didn't put in there you had to do this and do that. And so
ministry to me is like just for the people. You know, being available for the people, and but as far as like if you anything in church wise, I told God.
Let's talk about ministry.
Okay.
So let's stick to the word ministry because church is a building.
Yeah, it is a building.
So let's talk about ministry.
Okay.
So
in
5 to 10 years, do you see yourself transitioning to ministry?
Oh yeah. I see it. Okay. I see it. I definitely see it. Nah, I'm not even hiding from it, running from it no more. I was like, okay, God, if whatever it is whatever. Like I see how you move in my life. You know, my decisions are stupid. You know, like I rather God have His way. I like His decisions better than mine because my decisions made me dumb, for real. So yeah, I see myself.
Okay. So we talked about you going into ministry. Now let's think about 5 to 10 years. We had COVID. Everybody's doing stuff virtual. You know, who's to say what our next interview may look like? It may not look. We may not be right here next to each other. And so, what does ministry look like to you in 5 to 10 years? If you can make your ministry your way, what would that look like?
Well, I feel like I'm making it right now my way, because I don't feel like just being myself. Like I'm not trying to impress nobody. Like I'm just trying to be in right standing with God. So I don't really care what people feel about me. You know, talking to someone that look like they from the streets, talking to someone that look like she selling her body on the corner. You know what I mean? Like what about them people? Mm-hmm. And so like I don't even care what the church people see about me. So I feel like I'm already like walking in that realness, and like them shackles, them chains is just I don't want it. I don't want it. Like this is who I am. If I need to talk to this person that look like they just robbed Walmart, then that's what it is. Like who gonna talk to them people?
Because you're really talking to souls, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta look past the flesh when you do talk to people and really talk to the souls. And so, excuse me, that's very heroic of you to make that call, and to also you said something, and to go back on it, you talked about your form of ministry, what that looks like, and you feel like you're in it. And I feel like watching another watching another interview with you, you discuss the pain, you discuss a lot of the hurt, and you discuss when you did break away from those people. And a lot of it, sometimes we're thinking we can hear what people think. You know what I mean? And so it seems like where you are now, you're like, well, I'm break free from those shackles. I break free for that. God gave us a lot of gifts, but He didn't tell anybody that you can read people's minds. But we do that. We do that a lot. And I feel like that messes with our security. That messes with our confidence. And do you feel like you're no longer worried about what people think? You're no longer trying to read minds?
Yeah, I'm cool with it. I got the grills in my mouth.
So you're talking to souls now.
Yeah.
Okay, you let people talk to your soul now. You're done with the flesh. Okay. They talk about breaking away from the yoke, and so, okay. Elbow to you.
Hey.
Nice. Okay. So getting back into the songs now. So in the music, it's a lot of rap. But then it gets into some singing. It gets into some tunes in there. Yeah. Now I didn't see any features. I looked.
You talking about the I Need You?
Well, when I was looking on the album, I didn't see any collaborations. I didn't see you were working with anybody besides mixers and producers. And so was that your voice?
No. It's I think
it's the last song. It's somebody singing on there.
Trey Crockett.
Okay.
Trey Crockett.
So we want to shout out to Trey Crockett. Cause I thought it was you. I was like, oh, he can rap, he can sing, he can act. Okay, so we want to make sure we shout out Trey. Trey, you got some vocals in there.
Amazing. That man of God is like real. Y'all go check out his music video that he dropped last year. Been a year now, I think today or yesterday, called Lamp, and the man behind the cam shot it. Dope boy. Make sure y'all go check that out. And shout out to my boy Hutches Me. He's the second verse on that song. That man's a real too. He don't really care. Like he's him. Like that's what like he's gonna be on every one of my projects. That man there is real. Like he don't care. He's gonna spit how he lives, how he feels, and that's his ministry too. So.
Wow. Okay. Mm-hmm. So we got some vocals. We got the most relatable song in my opinion I'm sorry. We just talked about it a little bit earlier.
Robot.
Not a robot. Yes, I didn't want to go back to the box. I'm like, no, we're not in the box. We're over here now. So that was the most relatable song in my opinion. Would you think that would be the most relatable song, or what would you feel is your most relatable song with the community?
I feel like that one is the most relatable one. I shot a music video to that too the other day. Y'all may already see it if y'all see this interview. If not, y'all gonna see it whenever y'all see it. But yeah, with that one, like the even the visual with that, I don't want to say too much on it, but y'all see it. But we shot a music video to that, and it's very very intentional.
We get to connect with you more in that. Now I see you work with a lot of youth in your videos. Are you working with youth in this upcoming video?
Now, no, there isn't really. Well, the youngest person there was 23, so everybody getting older now from the people that so she was the youngest youth that was there. She was a makeup artist, Keisha. Shout out to her. But that was the youngest youth that was in there.
Wow. Okay. So if you are looking to work with ColdFront Baby, make sure you email him at
BookColdFront@gmail.com.
Okay, and if you're looking to work with any of the producers, I'm sure if you reach out to him, he will let you know how to get connected to those people. And if you are looking to do a tour or do a virtual, do an interview, have them rock your clothing, also reach out to him. Where would they reach out to you about that?
BookColdFront@gmail.com.
BookColdFront. ColdFront Baby.
Yeah. Book me. Come on.
All right.
Bring in realness.
Well, I appreciate you having me here today. Did you want to close anything? Did you want to let people know anything before we get out of here?
Just look out for. Make sure y'all check out Volume 1. Volume 2 is being worked on right now. That was this season of my life. The dark place that I tapped into. From the me expressing it from the box. If y'all heard that, this project is all about that time, that time, the hate, the anger is in this next project. And from knowing where y'all see me at right now, Volume 3 is not gonna be like that. Volume 3 is gonna be the place I'm in now, and that's peace, seeking God, just done with all that. So, but I do want to shout out to Emilie from Livin, Wright. She's amazing product, very dope. Had to end it right just off the rip. Shout out to Latanya, camera crew, so dope. Y'all gonna see the pictures in here too. Look, Icy, I'm back. 2020 did not stop me. COVID was here, but look, this has been my best year. And I think it's because I came back to the Lord. So this is it. Please plug yourself.
Yes, make sure y'all go follow me at Shop Livin Wright. That's Livin, Wright with a W, on all social media platforms. You can order my wonderful body butter or other products at livinright.com, or you can stay connected on YouTube at Shop Livin Wright. And we're gonna grow with you. If y'all are some believers, let's grow with ColdFront and let's follow his journey.
Let's go. 'Cause I met some beautiful people. Ross Kitchen, y'all make sure y'all go get y'all some good Jamaican food. And shout out to Doughboy. That's my dude behind the camera, man. So he's dope. Coldfront, baby. We out. Yeah. I'm not a robot.